It's that time again. It's the end of the month, so it's time to do a wrap up. Hi everybody, my name is Melissa. I go by Stitching Liz here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. I hope you'll follow me in both places. It would mean a lot to me if you would. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going to go over some things I got, some things I finished, some things I'm working on, and a little bit of planning for the next month. So let's get started. I was very excited this month when Jen from Delicious Threads announced she was doing a little sale in honor of her birthday, her anniversary, and her husband's birthday, which fall within the same 3 days next to each other. So she did a little sale in her shop, and it's been a very long time since I've been able to purchase from Jen. She used to do needle minders a long time ago that I adored. She changed her business model a little bit and is now using a laser cat to do wood engraved needle minders and needle keeps. She also does some project bags. She has a great shop. You should totally check her out. Again, her company name is Delicious Threads. Here, I'll show you her business card, and I will link her website down below. And so I got two things that I was really excited about. The first thing is this needle thread keep. So this is wood and it's been laser carved, and I plan to use this. I have a few Mill Hill kits that the thread needs to be separated out, and usually I just keep them in clumps in my project bag, but I thought this would help sort them out and keep them nice and neat so I can do all the different colors, one in each hole. So I thought this was really cute. And then I got a needle minder. I haven't gotten needle minders in so long, but I couldn't resist this one. It says introverted but willing to discuss cross stitch. So I was really excited about that. She was very kind and gave me two free gifts. One is a pair of really nice scissors. They are extremely pointy sharp, so always nice to have an extra pair of scissors. I could definitely use that. And this sticker, it's not hoarding if it's cross stitch. Isn't that perfect? So those were two free gifts that she sent me. So thank you so much, Jen. I really appreciate the gifts, and I'm so glad I was able to shop in your store and get those wonderful things. So that was my haul for the month. So I had a few finishes, fully finished items. I'm going to show you my two non-cross stitching fully finished items first. Then I'll show you some things that I fully finished in cross stitch. So my non-cross stitching fully finished items were two. One was in this coloring book, Coloring for Tranquility. I got this coloring book for free. There is a shelf at my job where people can donate items that they no longer want, and you can just take them for free. Somebody put this empty coloring book, no coloring in it at all, on the shelf, and I thought that looked pretty cool, so I got it. And I did my first coloring page in here, and this is what it looks like. So this is all done just in Crayola crayons. It was really nice to do. I really enjoyed it. It was nice to use all the different colors. I wore down some of my crayons though. I'm gonna have to sharpen them. So that was my coloring. I also finished, finally, my blanket that I've been showing you. So I'm gonna insert a picture of the whole thing, but this is what it looks like as you go down the colors. Then they repeat, and that's the bottom. It's big, it's squishy. It was so fun to make. It's a granny stripe blanket, and it's my first granny stripe blanket. I really enjoyed it. I would totally do another one. And this was a great project. So I will insert a full picture here so you can see what it looks like when it's laid out full. All right, so fully finished cross stitch objects. So I've been working, if you saw my finish along with me stitching scrapbook tutorial, you would know that I have started a Stitchy scrapbook for my small to medium pieces. This is the scrapbook. And if you watched that video, you saw some of my finishes in there. Well, I did 2 new ones. So I'm going to show you the new ones, but I might actually flip through the other ones in case you didn't see that video. I'll link that video in the description box below. But I did finish the Quirky Quaker Hedgehog. I put him in a garden. And then I finished the Quirky Quaker Jellyfish. There we go. And this is the one I did in the video, the Quirky Quaker Pig. And then I have just a few more that I previously finished. The Quirky Quaker Sheep. And the Quirky Quaker Unicorn. And the Quirky Quaker Lovebirds. So that's my additions to my Stitchy scrapbook. And I also finished, I had gone to Five Below and gotten some things for cross stitch, finishing and things to use for storage and things to use while I'm stitching. And one of the things I got was this easel. And I will link that video down below so you can see it if you'd like. I got this easel and I got some canvases and I finished this piece onto this canvas, and it sits right on the easel, and I think it looks so pretty. So I'm really happy with that. So those are my fully finished cross stitch objects. Now I have a finish that I worked on. It was a start and a finish. There was a sale that's still going on, I believe, for the designer of the Witchy Stitcher. She is going through a cancer battle, and to support her and give her some cheering up and cheering on, Stitchers decided to do a sale called Stitchy for Witchy, and you could stitch any of the Witchy Stitcher pieces. So I found one that I liked, and I stitched it and finished it. It says, "Stay home, it's too peoply out there." And this is on a very old Fabrics by LJ fabric. There's black work in these sections. and the rest is cross stitch. It was really fun to do. It went quickly, and I definitely enjoy the sentiment. The fabric was really fun to stitch on too. So that's my finish for Stitchy for Witchy Sal. And then I have 2 whips that I've been working on. You've seen them before. I'm going to show you the progress on them. The first one is called Gathering Strawberries by Annie B's Folk Art. I didn't get a lot done on this one since the last time you saw it, but it did take me a long time. So this is where it's at. This is on 16 count Aida. Picture This plus Moon Glow, I think. And what I believe that you have not seen is the start of this border. It's a lot of colors. There are 3 shades of like red and pink in each of these flowers, and a couple of shades of green. So it took me a while to do that, but I really enjoyed it. I think I also added this flower here. So that's Gathering Strawberries. And the other whip I worked on a little more. I spent more time on this one. This is the Wraiths Sacrifice by Night Spirit Studio. And this one is also for a sal for the designer. Stitch for Sage is the sal. And it is also in honor of Sage, to cheer her on, because she is also undergoing a cancer battle. So I chose this design of hers to do. And let me show you. I think the last time you saw it, I was halfway through. But now, this is where I'm at. So you can see, I was about here and over the last time. So I've done all of this and all down here and in here. And it's very dense stitching, and it's a lot of counting, going back and forth with the different lines of black. But I'm feeling the momentum toward a finish, because now I'm doing the devil. And first of all, it's fun to do, and that makes you motivated. And second of all, he's the last part except for the floor. The flooring between his legs also has boxes of the tiling. So that'll probably be the last thing to get done. I'll probably do his whole body. He has a big tail. And do the flooring last. But I'm hoping to finish this before the end of September. I feel like I can do it. So speaking of September, the other thing I'd like to do is try to finish Gathering Strawberries. I also have 2 other summer pieces that are on my seasonal whip go board that I would like to try to work on. I'd like to try and finish them this year. I don't know if I'll get to them because I can feel the fall and the spooky and the Halloween projects really calling to me. So I'm not sure if I'll get to those summer pieces. If I don't, it's okay. I can do them again next year. But summer doesn't end until the 20-something of September. So I still have summer left, even though it's the beginning of the month. And when I hear September, I fully move into fall in my head. So those are my plans for the next month. I hope that you have had a great August and a great summer and that you've enjoyed your stitching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.